Hello, my Esperholics. So today I want to make a video expressing my thoughts on the NX and what I hope for the console. Now, I'm doing this because we know little to absolutely nothing about it, so it's all up in the air, so there's really no point in trying to talk about the console itself. I've heard rumors that it apparently might use cartridges, that Nintendo's going to go back to cartridges with the NX, and in my opinion, I think it's a little odd to do that, especially because, CDs have been the standard ever since the 90s. That's when we just broke away, the late 90s to be exact. That's when we officially broke away from cartridges and started using CDs, because CDs are more efficient. But, hey, if cartridges in 2016 are, obviously a lot better than the way they were in the 90s, and they just prove to be more efficient than CDs, then why not? If it can produce more space for software and allow the overall console to just have more space, more data, to just, have more complex graphics, more complex things on screen, like a larger number of high poly models on screen, then, why not? But anyway, moving on from that, there are also rumors that supposedly the NX might even be like this weird console handheld hybrid where you can play the games anywhere, because then the NX is going to connect to the cloud or something like that. So it's just a bunch of random ass rumors, nothing confirmed from Nintendo yet. So anyway, my hopes for the console are, honestly, I want pretty much almost every single game for the Wii U to be ported over to the NX. I feel like this is a really big dick move from Nintendo to Wii U owners. This is pretty much Nintendo pulling a Sega, where they, if I remember right, I think they had the Sega Saturn, and then that failed, and then that's when the Dreamcast came out. So this is essentially the exact same thing, where one console fails, and then they, a few years later, release another to replace it in hopes of getting more sales and getting more profit again. So this is literally them pulling a Sega and just being like, oh, this console sucks, we gotta do something, and it's a shame. It's really sad. I honestly do feel ripped off as a Wii U owner, and especially because for those of you who haven't seen my older videos where I did a little rants with a guy named Magenta, I mentioned in one of my videos with him that I actually, without even realizing it, I bought the Wii U Deluxe version. And what that means is the Wii U Deluxe version has more space, it has more data, it just has more room, more RAM, all that stuff. And you can tell I'm not really a tech-savvy person, I don't really know a lot about this stuff, but the point is, I just got, without even realizing it, the better version of the Wii U. I noticed it was in black, and I thought, oh hey, most of the Wii U's are white, and then I just see this random ass black one, I should go get it. This is clearly the more rare version of the Wii U. I got it, and I feel like, what was the point? Because not even a few years later after I get the Wii U, it's dead. I got the Wii U maybe like 2015. Yeah, pretty sure it was around 2015 that I got it. So I feel like I honestly, or no, it had to have been 2014, because Smash Bros. For Wii U and 3DS came out in 2014. So yeah, I've had it for 3 years now. And then suddenly now they're going to come out with a new one? Like, that's freaking ridiculous. I honestly feel like that is too fast, that is too soon. Especially for someone like me who doesn't like a lot of money, I feel like every console generation should be a 8 to 9, 10 year gap, and then that's when we get the new console, because then that's almost an entire decade you have had one console, for that generation. So I feel like that's more fitting, because that would be more just efficient for people like me and people who don't make a lot of money. So you have more time to be with that console, more time to spend with the games, with that console, and then you jump to the next one. It gives you more time to save up money for the next one. But this freaking 3 to 4 years, and then that's it, the Wii U's dead, that's too soon. And I know there's going to be people that say that that's been done before, and you're right, yes, I know it has been done before with the other consoles as well, like with the Sony PlayStation family and the Xbox family. But still, for me, that's too fast, and that's not enough time to, you know, really feel ready to switch over to the next console. So we're being left behind. All the people with the Wii U are being left behind, and that pisses me off, especially because I feel like the Wii U it's just a console that it could have been so much better if Nintendo had just got up their ass and just make something that's easier for third-party developers to use. That's why third-party is practically non-existent on the Wii U, and it's really noticeable how the Wii U sucks ass. Even my mother, who is not really a gamer, she would just go to hang out and see, you know, what game I'm gonna get, and she noticed that the Wii U was just off in the corner, and it's just there. Like, nobody will, you know, obviously people go there to get Wii U games too, but you have pretty much the entire store dedicated to like PS3, PS4, Xbox 360, Xbox One, and then the Wii U is off in a little tiny shelf in the corner. So, you know, my mother will sometimes go hang out with me at GameStop just to see, you know, what the games are and stuff like that. And she noticed that. She thought it was kind of weird that the Wii U was just off in the corner as a little tiny shelf. So she noticed Nintendo's not doing good. Not right now. The Wii U is a piece of shit, basically. You know, I like the Wii U, but, you know, facts are facts. It did not sell well. The Wii U gets barely any attention. The Wii U now is officially gonna die in 2017, that's it. And I honestly feel like it's a shame. That's why I want pretty much every single Wii U game ported over to the NX. Especially the, you know, best sellers, like some of the highest selling games to be ported over to the NX. I especially would like some virtual games to be ported over as well. And another thing that I would like too is bring back the Wii U controller as an accessory. It is not something needed for the console, if this is a console, and it is not something that you have to have. It's just a bonus. It is just an accessory. Like how one of the Mario Party games for Wii had that microphone that you could use for the game and talk into it, and it would do something with the Mario Party game. I think it was like Mario Party 5 or 6 that had that. And again, you didn't have to have it. It was just a little bonus. Or like the Wii Zapper, that little plastic gun that was for some of the Wii games, something like that. That is what I think the Wii U controller should be, if it were to be hypothetically, you know, added to the NX. I know they're not going to do it. I know the new president of Nintendo, I think his name was like, I can't remember his first name, but people refer to him as, I think it's like Kishima, that guy. Anyway, I know that he said that they're completely cutting off any association with the Wii U. And again, that kind of pisses me off because, see, one of my favorite aspects of the Wii U that I remember seeing in the first ever trailer at E3 for the Wii U was, I remember seeing someone drawing a super highly detailed drawing of Link. And then you would see the picture on the Wii U controller, and then you would see the same picture on the TV. He's basically using both the Wii U tablet controller and a TV as his canvas to sort of draw Link. And as an artist, I thought that was so kick-ass. I'm thinking, oh my god, so this is basically a console, but at the same time has tablet-like capabilities to draw. That is so cool. And that was, well, kind of false advertising, because yeah, it can do that, but you had to buy a game called, I think it was Art Academy for the Wii U. And it's a virtual console, like Virtual Gamer. There are no physical copies for it. And that is how you use your Wii U tablet controller as an actual tablet for drawing. So that is how you do that. And I thought, you know, that would be really cool if the NX had the Wii U controller as an accessory, so that way you could still have games like that for the NX. But it looks like we're not going to. And that freaking sucks ass. The Wii U is gonna die. And there's so many good games that could have been ported over to it. Like, maybe port over the Twilight Princess remake for Wii U, port that over to NX. Maybe polish it up even more, just a little bit more, since the NX is gonna be better better than the Wii U, hopefully, and have better specs and terabytes and all that random ass crap. And I would love to have really good games ported over. Like, we gotta have Splatoon ported over, we gotta have Pokken Tournament ported over, we gotta have Smash Bros ported over, and Rayman Legends, Rayman Origins, and Xenoblade Chronicles X, just to name a few. We gotta have like some of the best games ported over to NX. I will be very sad if they don't do that. And I don't know what to do. If it gets to that point, I might sell my Wii U, I might not. Like, I really don't know what to do, because there's a lot of games that I missed out on, and now it feels too late. Like, I remember there was a point where I wanted to get Rayman Legends and I wanted to get Rayman Origins, and I wanted to try out Wonderful 101, but for one reason or another, I just sort of forgot about the games and just never got them. And then, time went on, and now it's kind of too late. Like, I could go buy them, I could go buy those games, but what's the point? The NX is going to come out next year, so there's really no point in buying any more Wii U games, or buying a Wii U. The Wii U is about to die, so there's really no point at all in getting one now. It's too late. So, I don't know. It's like, I love Xenoblade Chronicles as well. I love Hyrule Warriors. It's like, there's so many good games that now you're going to basically lose if you jump over to the NX. But yeah, I don't know what else to say. I just hope the NX does a lot better. It needs to have third-party support. It has to have third-party support. It pisses me off that, as much as I am a Nintendo fan, pretty much every single game I've had on Wii and Wii U are Nintendo only. They have almost no third-party support at all, and that sucks ass, because I know the Wii had a bit better third-party support. Some of the Legend of Spyro reboot video games were for Nintendo consoles, like Nintendo GameCube and Nintendo Wii. And then also the one for GameCube was also for PS2 and PS3. It was a multi-plat. And I'm pretty sure the second one was also multi-plat. The one for Wii. So basically, it was a third-party game that was on Nintendo consoles. So they need to freaking have that back. I miss being able to play other people's games on my Wii, like how I had No More Heroes and No More Heroes 2. This random ass game that now, thanks to the Game Grumps, people more than likely know about, called The Dog Island. I actually have that game. So, there's all these games that other people could put for Nintendo, but Nintendo just makes hardware that's too complex for other people to use. They're trying so hard to be unique that it's at the cost of pushing away other people. So, because of that, they're losing people. They're losing fans. They're losing customer loyalty. There's people now that have just given up on Nintendo completely. I even know someone in my family who was a fan of Nintendo, but he doesn't care anymore. He flat out told me that he has given up on Nintendo and he is now a Sony fan. And I myself have considered doing that as well, but I just grew up with Nintendo. I mean, I grew up with Sony as well, but I was more into Nintendo than anything else. So it's just sad seeing them at this point, and I just really hope Nintendo just improves and just makes the NX the best console they've had in years. I really hope they do well, because it's pissing me off that Nintendo just makes really bad decisions. And even Kimishima, there was that really old article that I think it came out when he first became president, saying he felt like the Wii U was going to fail. He knew it was going to fail. He felt like it was just not a good idea, but he wasn't the president, so he couldn't, do anything. No disrespect to Satoru Iwata, but I just feel like the marketing is what killed it. It had the potential to be good, but there was just a lot of things that made the Wii U suck ass, despite his good intentions. And I respect him wanting to take risks. I respect him wanting to try to help Nintendo be more unique and, stand out. But at the same time, you gotta have third party. You gotta have a console that's easy to work with, that's easy to use for other developers. You gotta have a dev kit that's easier for other developers to use. you just need to make this more accessible, and they don't. So I really hope Nintendo just fixes all of their mistakes with the NX. It is their best console, and they just get everything done right, especially the marketing, So this is AS for Gaming going away, and I hope you all enjoyed this video. Talk to you later. Bye.